Good evening. We shooting at 1800 600 Woodward. I'm Meatball,
I'm Dre.
and today we're going to talk about comparing women from the 90s to now. So I guess we're talking about pretty much their appearance, their behavior,
They thought process. Yeah, pretty much a little bit of everything.
'cause I remember when I was like ninth grade, a ninth grader looked at like a sixth grader, or probably seventh grader, and you might get lucky and get a ninth grader, and she might look like a ninth grader. So
We did have one that was in middle school that looked like she was grown. Her name was Tramika, you was hanging with. Other one, she was like the big ass titties when we was in middle school. I know you remember her.
Brown skin?
Yeah.
Stayed in the building on
I
Chicago.
don't know where the fuck she stayed, but she was built.
she had big titties.
Nigga, she was built like a grown up in middle school, bro.
Chocolatey.
Yeah,
But you see how you remember?
Yeah, because she was the only one that had a body around that age.
Yeah.
But pretty much all the women our age grew up wasn't really hitting on nothing.
No.
But these motherfuckers now it's different though.
Well, so if you had a choice, would you rather for little girls to look like little girls, or you prefer them to be the way they are now?
No, I want them to look like little girls, because you don't want we got daughters. You don't want your daughter dressing like what the fuck they be on now, you know what I mean? This shit is different now. But back when I grew up, shit, we didn't know. So, the vibe was what it is. But if the women back in our days dressed and ran like they ran now, they all would be considered sluts.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta look at it like that. Even though they don't feel like they dressing like sluts or they carrying themselves like that, the way they carry themselves back then, that's what they would be considered as.
I don't know, man. I like the era, the '90s era, because you knew exactly what you was getting. Pretty much the women was, in my opinion, was more upfront, as far as like what they wanted. It wasn't the games like now it's everything is a game, and if you choose not to play the game, you just got to sit on the sideline.
It's also, I remember coming up and shit. If you ain't had no money, you was dating somebody and shit. If she got $20, she'll feed you. You'll catch the bus over her house. She'll catch the bus over your house. Now, if you ain't got no car, the average chick ain't fucking with you. You ain't got no money to take her and buy shit. She ain't fucking with you. So it's kind of fucked up for the guys that's coming up in this generation. The younger guys. So now that kind of pushed them to get out there and do some fucked up shit just to keep up with, these women demands. And 9 times out of 10, they might be sleeping on the floor at their mama house or something. There might be 20 motherfuckers in the house, they on the floor, but they want him to take them to expensive, spots, buy expensive shit and all that. It's crazy.
So that's pretty much a taught behavior. The mama telling her, if you're gonna be messing with this guy, make sure you ain't just coming back with a wet ass.
Sometimes it can just be like, I'm fucked up. When you grow up in a fucked up situation, you trying to figure how the fuck you gonna get out the situation. So sometimes it can be tough, but sometimes it's, shit, I'm hungry, I ain't ate in 4 days, or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? So I don't know, it's just survival of the fittest.
So if you, so when you was like in high school, cause you had kids in high school, right?
Hell no, I was out of high school when I had my daughter. Yeah, I was like 18.
No, but you.
Yeah, I got locked up. I went to school in Flint Central. I got locked up. I was only in Central in Detroit for like a semester. I got locked up, went to school and training school, and I played catch up when I
Cause you got double promoted,
yeah,
right?
I got double promoted.
You and Kilo got double promoted.
And that put me back in my right grade. I only failed because of my citizenship. I had good grades, but I was an asshole in class, and they failed me because I was a class clown. Work, all that shit did. My mama tried to sue the school, was like, how the fuck you fail somebody on their citizenship? grades, all that popping and stuff. Or if you was getting ones, I'm getting threes for citizenship. That shit crazy.
Damn, never heard of that.
Yep. But yeah, as far as like they thought process, women thought process now is different. They more like back then, you know, women didn't have to fit in. You know, they did fit in, but now it's like everything you gotta fit in. Whatever your crew say, that's what it is. You know, back then, motherfuckers thought for themselves. You know what I mean? Whoever was the pretty one out the crew, they you know looked up to them and they tried to run with her, but they didn't really. You know what I mean? They still had their own opinions. Now it's like all these motherfuckers think alike.
I remember you used to have to like to remember to take one for the team, because usually the fat chick usually ran the crew, so somebody had to keep her occupied.
Shit, that's still happening now. There ain't nothing changed with that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, them was the days.
I don't think I've ever had to take one for the team though.
Well, shoot, I was always the little dude, so you know I ain't taking one for the team. So yeah, there was some good times back then. So if you was messing with, you know, I know now you're in a relationship and all, but if you was messing with a female now, 2024, do you think you can still deal with these women?
No, my tolerance is real short. So like, you know, growing up, you see how I was with them. Nah, it's worse than what it was a few years back, maybe like 10, 15 years ago. My tolerance for a woman big and feeling like she's entitled because we fucking, you know what I mean? It was terrible then, so now it's worse. Like now women want you to jump through all these hoops and spend all this money to do all this shit just to maybe, you know what I mean, just on the maybe, you know what I mean? So no, I wouldn't be buying it. I wouldn't be buying it. I'd probably be just. Now, I gotta go back to this part. This is why they was talking about the passport boys, how motherfuckers don't rather go out the country and buy pussy and all that, because motherfuckers don't want to tolerate spending all their money on. I can't say it's all racist, but I think it's predominantly black women in Detroit area. It may be like this in LA and all that. I'm not down there on the regular, so I don't know, but I think we got it worse than pretty much any other major city. I don't know. They just fucked up, bro. So it's a matter of entitlement. It's a matter of the struggle and everybody trying to use whoever and whatever the fuck they can to get out their situation. And it's just different. So.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I call them the new women. The new females is just they out for themselves. They want if you dating and you trying to get to know them, they already got in their mind like, you know what, they got to get something out of you. You know, even if it's a free meal, because a chick will let you take her out knowing she's not interested in you, because she's looking at it like, you know what, I'm getting something out of you, or maybe she can get an outfit or something. You know, let's go out. Because I had a female told me before, I was going to a concert, this was some years back, and she was like, well, if you gonna take me to the concert, ain't you gonna buy me an outfit? And I'm thinking like, God damn.
She was light skinned?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that was my preference then. But I think I got treated the worst by light-skinned women, because I think the light-skinned women had more options than most brown-skinned women. So they just played that card.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like I don't give a fuck if it's brown now. I don't give a fuck if it's brown, light skin, white, whatever. These motherfuckers is up here is just different, man. So I'm approaching like, before me and my girl was together, I'm approaching every situation like that. Motherfucker talk about anything financial or take me and do this. That's what the conversation is. You know what I mean? I feel like this is what I've known. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. The niggas that got the money and look like they got the money, they don't never have to spend no money. The niggas that don't got the money, just say like, the niggas that's fucked up might be working a 9 to 5, getting a few dollars here and there. The chicks try to, drag him through the mud. They try to get whatever they can out of him. And then when the guy got all this money, they may sit around, they may, do whatever because they thinking like, okay, I'm out the baby by this nigga. I'm gonna get the whole bag. I ain't gonna get no crumbs. That's just like if you look at the gold digger pranks, if you look at all these celebrities and shit, I don't know what celebrity it was, but one of the celebrities fucked the chick, took the rubber off, and he put some hot sauce in the condom and threw it in the trash can. And she put the condom upside down and trying to get pregnant, and it wound up getting fucked up. Y'all know which celebrity that was? Who?
Drake.
See? You see what I'm saying? These bitches is
Wait a minute.
he poured hot sauce inside the condom where he came in so the nut wouldn't be no good. Bitch went in the bathroom, whatever, turned that bitch upside down in it, whatever, trying to get pregnant. Cause these bitches is going for the bag. And then
That's a live story. That's true.
that's a true story. But the bitch tried to sue him because the nigga put hot sauce in the condom. Some shit she self-inflicted on herself, trying to get a bag, and now she couldn't get a bag that way by getting pregnant. She tried to turn around and sue the nigga. See what I'm saying? Now, niggas that got money, I ain't gonna lie. Oh wait, I was fuck with the old girl with the vet. Plus I had my little few toys, little jewelry. Nigga, that was my best shit. I was going crazy, knocking them down on the regular, and I wasn't spending no money. All bitches was, I got that, man, listen, so many women kept approaching me. I'm like, baby, I'm engaged. I'm beat motherfuckers on because motherfuckers think like, man, this nigga got a few dollars and they thinking about something. But the motherfucker ain't got no money. Them the niggas, they gotta do all the game talking. They gotta excuse me and all that shit. Think about it, you done saw the gold digger pranks. Niggas be sitting on one of them bad motherfuckers. She gonna come up to him. Shit, that's what motherfuckers get that shit for. The jewelry, the toys, to stand out, to be like, look at me. And they gonna acknowledge that shit, man. But no, it's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, a female told me that if a woman really like you, she won't ask you for nothing.
I agree.
So
unless she really need it.
Unless she really need it, but then she feel like, you should give it to her. But she said if she ain't really feeling you, she'll sit up there and try to take your ass for everything.
Yeah, but she just met the right one.
That don't seem kind of backwards. It seems like if you into a nigga and you like him, that's the one that should be doing for you, not the nigga you don't really like about.
No, because they gonna be like, I really like this guy, and I don't want to take nothing from him. They gonna take it from the goofy ass niggas, the niggas that you gotta think about. It's like you got a motherfucker that may go approach the chick, then you got a motherfucker gonna approach a chick with the money out the window and all. I don't know if you remember back in the day. I used to see a nigga from the hood, hustling nigga. The nigga used to ride around, he had stacks of money on the dashboard, 60, 70,000, whipping up on hoes. But that's the introduction, man. I mean, I wouldn't do no shit like that. But, some motherfuckers just don't know how to talk to women, man. So, that's the introduction.
So you was a part of that Make It Rain era, wasn't you?
Yeah, but the difference is, I came up under my uncles. I saw them throwing money. They was not at the strip club doing it, but they just whip up on the block. Say the block slack. These niggas, they got spots everywhere. These niggas making money. They taking all the little fellas up shopping and shit. So they come on the block, see all the kids, and they just throw a lot of money. So it's the same thing. So I just took what I saw them doing, giving back. But I just took my shit to the strip club with it. You know what I mean? So.
You ever win any championships for Making It Rain?
I wasn't in no battles or nothing, man. I just did that. I'll be blowed and on some bullshit. It ain't even at the titty bar.
That shit was crazy.
I done made it rain pretty much a lot of places. I can be at the bar, anywhere. Boy, I was 20, 21 making a lot of money, bro. So when a nigga making money like that, nigga, you ain't really got a value for that shit. You don't respect it, bro.
I mean, that motherfucker gonna be like a desert. It ain't gonna be nothing. I ain't throwing no money. I took a penitentiary chance, bro.
I'm different now. See, then, like, the day of, what's that Black Mama funeral that day? Yep, it was that day after we left the arrangements and all that. I shot up to the Pantheon with some of my coworkers. They had booths in there and everything. I had about 500 on me. I say, I'm gonna have a good time. Niggas was throwing thousands in that bitch. I left. I literally had one drink and I got the fuck up out of there. Cause my mind said I ain't in the streets no more. So I can't be around niggas doing street activities, meaning making it rain going hard. Cause that type of shit will get my mind thinking, nigga, I might got one more try. I might be to do it one more time, you know what I mean? So I gotta separate myself from that shit, man. I done came too far, I got a lot going on, you know what I mean? So I gotta keep what I got going on and stay out the way, bro. Cause now the way shit's set up now, man, it'll be hard to make money. You got more niggas telling everything tap danced on, and this shit is fucked up.
So do you think like the era, like just get out of the young guys' way and let them do their thing, or if the right price come around, you might just jump back out there?
Price ain't gonna be enough, dog. Cause I don't have you gotta think at this age, the motherfuckers that we came up with, we hustle with and all that. Niggas is working, niggas either got their money and out the way and they ain't trying to go back. You know what I mean? You would have to pick niggas out the street that you don't know, that you don't go back with, that you really don't know what these niggas capable of doing. You see what I'm saying? I don't have no niggas that I consider like brothers, like how we are, that's still dabbling. You know what I mean? So who the fuck I'm gonna be out there with a bunch of niggas that I don't know, that I don't trust? So it ain't even worth the risk, you know what I mean? At least to me it ain't, man. Cause shit, I'm at a point where I'm comfortable, you know what I mean? I ain't rich, but I'm comfortable. You know, I'm putting plays together, legal plays. But to jump back out there and take the risk, nah, it ain't worth it to me, dog. Then you gotta have a reason to do it. I ain't fucked up, I ain't fighting no cases. My girl good, I'm good, my kids good, so why would I be doing it? Some niggas do it for the hoes, man. This gotta be my summer. I gotta get the new this and get me some jewels and all that shit.
So you don't miss that fake love, just being out there though?
No, I wasn't even doing it for the love. That shit was fun to me. I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I used to love just cooking. Nigga come on, nigga, you gotta think. You might be in there cooking the bird, nigga. You might get life for that shit. Tell me, give me $100, $200. It was just the bringing the extras back, the smell of that shit. That shit crazy, bro. I just used to love cooking and shit. I love hustling, man, but you know what I mean. Shit different now, man. You know what I mean. I felt like Mitch, not Mitch. What's the nigga from
Money
Paying
Mitch?
Yeah, I felt like Mitch. They still love me. Yeah, I miss that shit, but nah, I never go back, bro.
You ever see some of your old people from the streets?
Yeah, a lot of niggas is working, and a lot of the niggas that ain't working out here fucked up. But like 80% of the niggas that I hustle with, all them niggas got jobs. And if like 80% of the niggas I hustle with, and all the niggas around my age working, that's a sign, man. Ain't no money out here no more. Like these niggas be getting these little scraps and think they getting money. This shit ain't no motherfucking money, dog. If you gotta hustle all day and you done made $1,000 out of spot or off your phone, now you gotta think about that 1,000, how much is profit? Probably $200-300. So you've been out here hustling all day for $200-300. You can get that at a job. You see what I'm saying? So, nah, that shit ain't worth it to me, bro.
So, 2024.
Right.
And the way life is going now, like you say, your kids good, you know, relationship going awesome. You have no worries.
Well, I do got worries. I ain't got enough money, and I need to lose some weight. Besides that, I'm.
Shit, you just lost all that weight.
Man, I put that shit back on. Man, I don't be having time to work out, bro. I got a basement full of shit. I don't be having the time, bro. Nigga, I work so much, dog. But I'm trying to put myself in a position where I can free up a little bit of time. Once I do that, I'll be good. So it's pretty much, I just know I'm gonna drop about 20 pounds, dog. But outside of that, I ain't gonna lie, shit good, though.
That's what's up. Well, for me, I'm just taking it one day at a time, and really much that I'm looking forward to. Like you say, my kids is of age, and I'm working. But I miss that fake love.
That shit definitely.
I miss when you coming up the street, everybody
Boom!
looking to see is that him? You know what I'm saying? You know, turning the corner,
Boom,
baseline.
boom.
I miss it. I miss it a lot. And you know, if I really felt that I can do 10, 15 years, because you got to have that mindset when you in the streets that you know what, I'm willing to do 10, 15 years if I have to. It just, I ain't got it in me to do. But, you know, I do. Sometimes I lay in my bed and I be like, man, maybe I can do it one more time. But the guys is different. The understanding that these young guys the understanding is zero. They don't understand nothing, man. And they're willing to take your head off over an assumption. It ain't gotta be factual. So I just don't, the rules, is no rules in place. It's just, it's sad.
It's the
To me,
Wild
it's
West.
sad, yeah. It's sad.
But you know what though? Something else too. The technology has improved as far as for the police, for the feds, a lot since we back in the days when we hustled.
Don't they got something, if you shoot a gun, they can tell you, like,
Yeah, somebody told me that. I don't know exactly how it worked, but I just know the technology is so advanced. It won't be even worth it, bro. You know what I mean? It's hard to move now. That shit hard, man. And then now, like back then, you know, they had snitching and all that shit now, but they got motherfuckers on the payroll for snitching. You know what I mean? Motherfucker, they might be paying this nigga to knock niggas off. He get to get out here. He may be rolling his dope, and he got like, what they call that shit? Like diplomatic immunity or something. He just out here
the
doing
snitch.
it. Yeah, it's a lot of motherfuckers out here be working for the feds. And they be out here, they bust niggas and they still moving out here, bro. So that shit crazy, man. So yeah, it ain't the technology, it ain't even worth it, bro. And they always come. Like I know a lot of niggas that had to go sit down. All the niggas that had to go sit down, they had got their money up and they was out. It seems like that's when they come get you when you done. You know what I mean?
But you have to get indicted before, right?
Yeah, you get indicted. But the thing is this, when they indict you, man, they gonna try to, it's like a tree. They wanna cut off every branch of that tree. So I had a partner, that nigga got indicted. They waited 5 years before they picked him up. You see what I'm saying? So that's how that shit be, man. You never know when they gonna come get you, dog.
I think a lot of guys going to get indicted from that PPO loan that they was doing.
PPE.
PPE loan.
I think they done got whoever they gonna get. I think.
Shit, I don't think so.
I think it's about how much money they got, how much money you took, and all that shit. So the motherfuckers that got the big money, they probably knocked them off. There's still a bunch of niggas out here that ain't even touched, but they probably fell up under a certain amount of money. You know what I mean? So for the feds to get in, I assume there have to be so much money.
What you thinking about? 200,000? Because
I
everybody,
can't put a number on
I remember everybody had 30, 40,000. They was walking around with it
Yeah.
like it was play money. But you know, no, none of them guys stacked that money, man. None of them did nothing with that money. And I was telling them, I said, man, y'all should at least buy you a crib. But they never thought that money was going in.
I only know one guy got the money. And he doing this thing or whatever off the money, but outside of that, I don't know nobody got the money, man. I heard motherfuckers like, yeah, it's out here, but I'm never witnessed it.
Oh, you mean he got the money and did something with it?
Yeah, he did something with it. Nobody else I've known that actually got the money.
Man, I wanted it. I wanted to get it, but I was scared like a mug.
I tried to get it.
You tried?
Yeah. Hell yeah. They ain't give it to me.
I was scared, man. Then I heard the guys was going out of town getting it.
Oh, you can go out of town and get it too?
Well, when it was done, when it was burnt out here, some guys moved to California
Wow.
and was doing it in California.
That's gangster.
Yeah, man, guys came where they made, I'm gonna say they made a lot of money, but they never, but that's with the black race anyway, in my opinion. We know how to get some money, but we just don't know what to do with the money once we get it. And that's what's fucked up.
Motherfuckers be knowing, motherfuckers just don't listen. You gotta look at it like that we made a point like this before. Motherfuckers will listen to you because they saw you do what you did, come up, buy shit and all that. Motherfuckers will listen to me to a certain extent because they saw me do a few things. But if a nigga just touched 5 million and you be like, well, let me show you what to do, nigga gonna look at me like, nigga, you ain't no mean. How the fuck you gonna tell me what to do? That's how we are. You know what I mean? We, no matter what, coming up, we always listen to the old heads. No matter if they had money, if they was crackheads or not, you learn shit from the motherfuckers that went through shit. It ain't like that now. Motherfuckers do not want to listen to anybody because they feel like if this motherfucker got less money than me, I can't respect him. And then you gotta also fault the old heads because the old heads be calling the young niggas unk and all that shit because niggas got money.
Real?
Fuck yeah, man.
I ain't seen that episode yet.
Shit.
So do you sit up and talk to the young guys? Like when you be at work, do you sit up here and give them the game?
Only about the hoes. I don't talk to them about no hustling or nothing because we at work and you know what I mean. I don't be like, man, go on out there, get you a bag. I don't even be
I
preaching.
mean, like more so like, telling them, far as like how the importance of owning your house, owning.
Yeah, I tell them all that. Own your shit. Don't let these bitches trick you into a baby. You know what I mean? I tell these niggas a lot of shit. But, people have to actually go through shit and sometimes they bump their head. You can tell a motherfucker a gang of shit, that don't mean they gonna listen. Cause I was the same way. Motherfucker tell me shit all day, but I'll be like, all right, and I'm still gonna do whatever I feel like I wanna do, But it was different when we came up though. You had to move different cause shit was, I think it was more savage back then. Like everybody like, man, these niggas is wild. I think it was more savage back then.
In the 90s?
Fuck yeah. Think about it, bro. You gotta look at it now. Everybody got a switch. Everybody can be a killer. But back then, like these nigga get into it, he just shot a nigga just because he got a switch on him. It's niggas like, you gotta think when we came up, niggas was killers. Niggas known for 20, 30 bodies and was still out
But
there.
they was killing for a purpose.
Yeah,
These young niggas don't have
that's what I'm saying. These niggas just cowboy, just like they in the Western bullshitting. So I can't, you gotta think, if a nigga shoot a nigga, ride past and let his gun go off and kill a nigga, that's like some scary, like some chicken shit. The niggas we came up under was kidnapping niggas, chopping niggas up, and was gangster with it. When you like that, you different. Cause you gotta be a different type of nigga. First off, any nigga can shoot a nigga.
Oh, so you pretty much saying you don't respect the drive-by.
I can't respect no nigga that, if you wanna be a killer, you gonna be a killer. You going to niggas' houses and laying on niggas and all that. These niggas in the mall, well, I see you, I'm shooting all that shit. Nah, man. Niggas, we came up under when they was on your ass, nigga, they was at your mama house, your grandma house. They'd shoot your little cousin to catch you at the funeral. These niggas was savage, bro. You won't hear stories like that no more. You always hear some wild, wild west shit. It was 9 niggas shooting it out and 1 nigga got killed, so now he got a murder. No, nigga, the niggas we came up with was straight up, nigga, you can hear from nigga from the west to the east side, oh, Lil Larry coming, that nigga killing shit. And niggas on the other side of town knew who this nigga was, cause he was out here, out cold with it. Now, everybody is just nobodies with money and guns. Think about it. And then everybody went in the fake jury to be somebody, like everybody wanna be somebody, bro.
Man, I remember I got into a little bit of trouble. There was some, like maybe about 6 young guys came in, and they asked me what I was in there for, and I asked them what they was in there for. They was all like, man, my grandma finna come and get me. I'm finna go home. And I say, who you shoot at? He said, well, we let a couple rounds off at the police when they was chasing us. I was like, shit, man, you in more trouble than me. You ain't going nowhere. I said, they gonna put attempt murder on a police officer. Hold on. But see, the reason I'm bringing this up is because these young guys is not thinking things through. Mm-hmm. They do things ha, and then thinking I'm going home. No. You shoot somebody, you ain't going home. You get caught, with certain amount of a controlled substance, you ain't going home. But see, everybody talk about, the good part of the game. They talk about, having fun, but nobody talk about the other side.
The repercussions.
That's right. You can sit up here slap your girl up, but when they come, you ain't going home. You gotta go sit down until they figure out what they gonna do. But you might be in there for a day or two. You know, you shoot somebody, you gonna be in there maybe about a week till they figure out what's going on. You may not get a bond, but I think the younger guys should start thinking things through instead of going off their emotions
Just
or
reacting.
yeah. And that's what I see a lot of young guys do. They just going off emotions. They going off, you know, what they heard on this, cause all that's entertainment. All that music ain't nothing but entertainment. If these niggas ain't killed all the people they talking about they ain't killed on these songs, they'd have been locked the fuck up.
You know what fucked me up? We gonna talk about that since you talking about the one nigga from Chicago. They wind up actually was bodying niggas like that. He wound up getting killed. But when you hear all niggas rapping talking about this gangster shit, you be like, nah, these niggas ain't doing that shit, dog. But I think it may be a handful of niggas that really out here getting busy though. But that's the dumbest shit ever. Even if you is getting busy to be rapping about it, dog. Especially now where they can take all that shit and use it against you.
Yeah, one of the rappers, they took his lyrics and used it against him. He's still fighting that shit.
There's multiple rappers. What's the YM Melly, whoever that nigga name is, Young Thug, and then the nigga that from Chicago that wound up getting killed. He's about to go to get knocked off anyway.
Yeah, but see, if you in the studio recording this shit, and you got a manager, producer, but I be like, listen, man, cut that shit off. You ain't finna put that shit out. You going to prison.
But that's what sells, though. And then you got to think if you got a white square manager, that nigga don't know you out here killing niggas and doing this shit for real. A lot of niggas be writing that shit and they think it's just some made up shit. They not gonna know that you out here really killing niggas.
You know what your man doing.
But I'm not his manager. But I won't be his manager. You
But
see what I'm saying?
okay, if you, it's like this. If before I get signed, I got a vet outside.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 22 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I'm doing with a vet. Fuck, where I work at. So whatever you out here doing and you rapping, I'm gonna say, listen, man, I don't really know what you doing, but I don't think you should be saying that because I'm trying to protect my investment. I know everything you say on that microphone will be used against you. Cause they gonna say this is what he do. He just coming out of his mouth.
They did try to do the same thing with Jeezy. When Jeezy went to got signed, he said he had the same car. The nigga that signed me in the parking lot, and the nigga told Jeezy, you know, y'all ain't gotta rent no cars no more and do all that. Jeezy like, no, nigga, we own these cars. You know what I mean? They don't be knowing. Niggas be really getting to the bag like that. But if you look at it now, majority of the niggas that's running it, and I ain't gonna say majority, it's a nice portion of the niggas that's in the rap game from here. I can't speak for no other city that's on. These niggas started in the street. These niggas was getting money in the street. And that's how a nigga pretty much get the wave. You gotta think, here, niggas is not fucking with you unless you somebody. You see what I'm saying? If you just a cornball ass nigga ain't gonna listen to you. Niggas ain't gonna believe none of your stories. But if they say, oh, I saw Lil Larry at the club going crazy, them niggas getting them bricks, nah, niggas gonna buy your CD. Think about it. Think about all the niggas that came up, that made it and didn't make it. The niggas that had a flow going and had a buzz, all them niggas was getting money.
So you think in order right now to be a hot rapper, you gotta have the kids?
You gotta have the kids and you gotta have the name. The main thing, you gotta have a name. If think about Gucci Mane was hot. When did Gucci Mane really get hot? After he killed that Jeezy homeboy.
Oh, really?
Fuck yeah. Cause now you got something to hang on to. And then you got credibility. Why you think when what's the nigga that just got out the joint? Why you think everybody fucking with BG? Nigga, as soon as BG came out, niggas, everybody try to do music with BJ. Everybody throwing this nigga money. He on everybody. He jumped on probably about 15 songs as soon as he touched down. That's because BG, he a real nigga. He held it down. He did 15 years. It's like your credibility, dog. That's just like a nigga go to the joint and come out. Nigga ain't said nothing, ain't told on nobody. Soon nigga come home, niggas blessing you. A nigga, you kept your mouth closed. Here go a couple hours, put you back together. It's your credibility, dog. And the niggas that go, they name fucked up, Niggas ain't hot no more. Like that, what's the nigga with the color hair?
That nine.
You still hear about him, but he ain't hot like he was. You see what I'm saying? Niggas stomping him out at the workout room, all type of shit, bro. That's what you got to deal with when you snitching and shit. Niggas ain't respecting you. Niggas smacking you up, robbing you. So
Yeah, but these guys just, I don't really think that the guys that's out here that's putting the music out, I don't even think they fully understand how this shit go. I mean, it's not about, you think about Run DMC, you think about exceptions to Rick the Ruler. These guys wasn't making no money. You was getting these contracts. These guys made money from the shows, doing their shows.
But it's different now. A lot of these niggas is independent. Everybody is doing the independent shit. You see what I'm saying? Once you independent, all it takes is if your shit get hot one time. Now you getting all these shows, these tours. You getting paid for guest appearances. You getting paid for walkthroughs. So the money is in it now, but you still got to get hot. If you ain't hot, you just nobody. You know what I mean?
So you'll get a record deal. It'll be pretty much for production.
The niggas that's hot, I don't want no record deal. You see what I'm saying? They want to be independent. Majority of people that go with a record deal, the record company is gonna help you build your shit. You see what I'm saying? Don't nobody that's hot normally sign a record deal. If they do, I'm gonna tell you the last motherfuckers I knew that was hot that signed a record deal. Mozzie signed with Yo Gotti, but Yo Gotti gave him a few M's. And then the record deal is like when you already hot, let's put it like this, dog. I sign you to a record deal. I might sign you to a 5-10 album deal and give you crumbs because you just Joe Blow. If you hot, you can do the Michael Jordan shit, nigga. I'll give you an album, give me 10 million. That's one album because you built your shit up already. You know what I mean? That's the same thing. What's the light skinned nigga what used to be Ice Cube? He signed for Birdman for one album for 10 million, Mac 10.
Oh, really?
And that's because he was hot at the time. When you hot, you can sit there and dictate what you want. You know what I mean? If you ain't hot, you can't dictate what you want.
God damn, he ain't worth 10 million.
That was back in the days, man. That
I don't give a fuck when. Mac 10 for 10 million. I don't give a fuck. He could have had 9 million in his pocket. Shit.
Man, but
that's crazy.
This shit, the rap game is different. The street game is different. All that shit, the hoes are different. Everything is different, bro, than what we came up under, man.
You heard that Drake and
battle shit.
Yeah, what you think about that?
Two soft niggas rapping the battle rapping.
I don't know, man. I think Kendrick the truth.
I mean, he lyrical, but all that gangster shit, man. I like the part where when Drake say how you big stepping with a size 7 man's on. You ain't never saw no little foot nigga out here kicking niggas' ass. He out here pistol whooping niggas and doing gangster shit. I don't see none of that shit, man. When I look at them niggas rap, I watched it was a little snippet they had of Kendrick Lamar. He was doing a show over in Paris or something. You remember how Janet Jackson was dressed on the Rhythm Nation with all that funny looking black shit on with the boots, like not war boots, but like marching boots.
Yeah.
This nigga was just like Janet Jackson with the feather earring. So all that, when I see shit like that, all that gangster shit go out the window for me, bro. Then I see Drake with the funny braids, man. Them type of niggas, man. I'll listen to them for the music, for the fun and all that bullshit. But all that gangster shit them niggas be talking about, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. You really can tell when niggas be about that life, bro. You can tell them two niggas don't give me the sign.
So if a guy's not really gangster, but he make gangster music, you don't care to hear it.
It's not gonna resonate with me.
Even if it sounds good.
It ain't gonna resonate with me. That's just like, I'm gonna give you the prime example.
Spice One.
He talked gangster, but you can tell he ain't did no gangster shit. You know what I mean? Like the last motherfucker, I think we got a couple niggas from Detroit that I like that they shit. But the last shit that really hit me, like when Jeezy was first dropping, the shit the nigga was saying, the clues, it was over niggas' heads because niggas wasn't in the streets. You know what I mean? I remember we sat on the block. Tang had came up from Atlanta he had that great long Seville and he was playing some of that Jeezy in it. And I'm sitting there looking like, damn, this nigga cold. Before he had a deal and all that. I was like, man, this nigga gonna be like the next Jay-Z or something. I remember treating World, this country bunking ass nigga. I say, man, y'all not listening to the nigga words. Y'all not listening to the lyrics. When he did that for $2,000 flight, get you 4 on the baby. Niggas like, what the fuck is he talking about? I'm like, nigga, he talking about an eighth. But certain shit ain't resonating because them niggas ain't in that lane. Me being in that lane, I'm feeling it, you know what I mean? So I can, certain niggas, like, them niggas from New York. Them niggas, you can tell they street niggas. It's the Griselda Mafia, whatever the fuck they call them niggas, man. You can hear them niggas is from the streets by the way the nigga, you can tell when niggas rap hungering nigga shit, bro. You can tell when a nigga rap and they from Beverly Hills. You can tell when a nigga rap and it's like he right out the trenches, dog. You know what I mean? That's just like if a nigga walked up to you and was like, nigga, don't come back around here no more. And you look like, bitch, we done slapped the nigga. But some niggas, if a nigga tell you, nigga, don't come around here no more, you gonna know, like, you know what, if I come back, I'm gonna have to get this nigga together. You can just tell, bro. It's the same thing with the music, man. I listen to certain shit, if I ain't feeling it, boop, right past that shit, dog. I like listening to shit that motivate me, bro. Something that's gonna make me go get some money. I don't wanna hear no dance and shit. I ain't no dancing ass nigga, you know what I mean?
I love me some MC Hammer.
Nah, fuck that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't even dance, nigga. You wanna listen to
Hey,
this?
I still
This
bump. I
nigga can't even
bang
dance.
that. Hey, right now, I bump. Let's get it started.
I
Right
knew
now.
you was gonna say that.
That's right. I love me
Used to
some
bump,
MC
used to
Hammer.
beat that shit.
Michael Jackson. I bump all that shit with that
See,
up
Mike
tempo.
is different. We used to talk about rap. That's different. Mike and Prince is different.
You bump some Prince?
Fuck yeah.
I ain't never heard you listen to no Prince.
You ain't gonna have these, but I bump some Prince. I ain't gonna lie. If I ride around what I've been riding around, if I'm listening to some R&B or something, I've been fucking with like Chris Brown because he like the gangster up on the R&B. And he be talking about the whole, so I'll be like listening to shit like that, dog. So, or R. Kelly, I play the old school TP2.com, but a lot of this R&B shit is different, man. They all sound like two.
What you think about that shit that's going on with Diddy right now?
Man.
You think he did that shit, man?
Man, listen, that nigga he been gay. I ain't gonna say the wrong words, but he been gay for a long time. Nigga just a gay nigga with money and he having his way out here. Now, it done came out that he been whooping motherfuckers' ass and manhandling motherfuckers. Now everybody just wanna jump on the boat and try to sink his shit. Motherfuckers been doing what Diddy been doing. Like motherfuckers, I think it was, I can't remember which one of them guys was talking about the nigga fucked Carl Winslow on Family Matters. Said he came in, Diddy had the nigga bent over. And then once he finished,
You talking the fat dude?
the fat dude, the father of Family Matters. I guess he was fucked up, needed a couple dollars. And Diddy told the nigga that called him, was like, yeah, I love when a nigga had to come to me and need some money. You know, he pretty much told the nigga needs some money. I need your butthole. This is what Diddy told the nigga. So, bro, that shit wild, dog.
I think a lot of that stuff they just blowing up.
No,
because you
man.
think about it like this: if I was an entertainer, I would be more.
So you think it's all entertainment?
I think so. I think a lot of it's entertainment because you got to think: if I know this nigga here, this is what he do. He like to fuck dudes. I'm not dealing with you. I'm not coming around you. I ain't coming to your parties. It's just like if you know a guy was a homosexual, you ain't finna go pick him up and y'all go downtown together.
That's a difference. You talking about in the car together and going to a nigga party. Diddy was the just.
So would you go to a homosexual party, knowing he a homosexual? He throw a party.
So see, first off, it ain't a homosexual party. It's a freak party. You got the gays, like they say that, like Cat Williams said he went. You might have the rooms where everybody freaking and some straight up men and women. Then you have the gay room. You see what I'm saying? That's not a homosexual. It's just a freak off. You see what I'm saying? That's just like going to an orgy. I ain't gonna tell who, but one of the chicks from the hood tried to get me to go to an orgy with. I say, no, baby, that ain't my thing.
See, you wasn't even trying to entertain the thought of
I'm not about to
everybody
be
getting
freaking
down.
in front of a bunch of motherfuckers,
But
niggas with masks on and shit.
What I hear everybody saying now
ain't my
is
thing, dog.
that's how he party. He party.
I agree. I believe that's how he party. And the reason why niggas is dealing with it, you gotta realize Hollywood, everybody tell you about how niggas have to do certain shit in Hollywood, and that's why they call it Hollywood. When you fucked up, you gotta think, you got niggas like Carl Winslow, whatever the nigga real name is. Outside of Family Matters, I think I probably saw this nigga on 2 other shows, and he ain't like he was the star. So you gotta realize when these niggas get these major roles, they get these big houses and start doing all this shit, and don't no more roles come after. The money get tight, what you gotta do? You ain't about to be on no goddamn Geico commercial or no Colgate commercial.
You
So
think
gotta
about
do
it.
what you gotta do.
I'm Diddy. Dude come in, listen man, I need 100,000. Diddy say, well, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying how that conversation go, and you sitting right across the table, you need 100,000. I need 100 pumps. I'd have been like, listen, man, what are you talking about? What are you talking? You need 100 pumps or what? He stand up, zip, you know what I'm talking. I'm like, listen here, man, I'm gone.
But you gonna be the nigga that's say you gone, and the next 9 niggas gonna be like, all right, I'll do what I gotta do. Think about it. I done watched a lot of interviews, bro, and they had a video up about, they said all the times Diddy showed signs he was gay. It was one time the nigga told, I don't know if y'all, I know you saw
him
Scout
daddy.
son. Not the daddy one. He was like, oh, I love that daddy, but not that one. He told the nigga Fab, he said, man, why you don't party with me, whatever. He was like, well, I did party with you. He said, yeah, you party with me, but why you don't party with me? You know what I mean? The niggas say so much shit. You should know this nigga be on, he high.
He
You
made
gotta-
that nigga feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, but the nigga.
How can another man make you feel uncomfortable?
Because now you gotta think, bro, everything you do, this nigga, both of these niggas is famous rappers and DJs, producers, whatever the fuck they is. You gotta realize, in order to get where you at, in order for Fab to get where he at, you gotta make sure your name, you know what I mean? It's kind of like your name is your name. Your name ain't tarnished. You known for being a fly nigga with the whips, keep the baddest hoes. You got the street lingo. If you turn out to be Fruit Loop, the fruity guy, all that shit, your whole character is diminished.
So why you
now
think
niggas ain't fucking with
why
you
do you
no
think
more.
he just kept focusing on Fab? He ain't say shit to Jada. Jadakiss.
Because, you know, Jada, first off, Jada probably ain't one of them type of niggas, one. And secondly, they already had their run in about getting out the contract. You know what I mean? You gotta realize some niggas gonna be the nigga that niggas get tested. That's like, one nigga might be like, you know what? I ain't gonna fuck with dog. But that nigga there, I'll try that nigga. That's just like in school. If a nigga ain't gonna fire on you, but he might fire on this other nigga, it's the same thing. Some niggas gonna test certain niggas. And some niggas ain't gonna fuck with some niggas. You know what I mean?
So if Puffy was like, you know what, Dre, I'ma sign
I'll
you.
rob and kill you.
Well, he said, I just want to sign you. You got some dope lyrics. I heard some of your old
And
tapes.
then I was signed with the nigga. And then when the fruity shit come in,
No, and then y'all
I'll
shoot a
play along
video.
with it and I'ma
Y'all
kill
shoot
that
a video. He in your shit.
right on set. Yeah, man. But you gotta let a nigga know what side of the fence you stand on, bro.
You think he gonna do some time?
Fuck yeah. You know what? This is why I feel like the nigga gonna do some time. I feel in my heart, bro. Even though they saying it was just a rumor, they ain't got enough evidence. I feel in my heart that nigga is the one that had Pac killed, and that shit gonna come out, and that's what they gonna get him on. Cause you gotta realize there's so much shit they talking about. You gotta realize there's so many niggas. Since that shit happened with Diddy, they saying this nigga had some shit to do with this nigga. It's they like kind of like lightweight incriminating all these other motherfuckers. Now, let's say like I'm Jay and I know some of the flugazy shit the nigga did, and they gonna fuck me over off the shit he did. That nigga a billionaire too. That nigga ain't about to go down like Diddy. They might come to that nigga like, nigga, when you go on and just say what you said, we'll seal this shit. And and Diddy gonna take the fall, dog. You gotta
You
realize,
think he gonna take the ball?
bro. Ain't no nigga. Listen, you gotta realize, dog.
I can't
Every
see him taking no fall.
nigga, listen. Every nigga that Diddy, bro. I just listened on the news. They had some type of little news snippet. They trying to put a grand jury up on this nigga to indict this nigga, bro.
But indictment don't mean shit.
Bro, they trying to indict that nigga for that old, listen, they said that the state can't charge him for that Cassie shit, but the feds can pick that shit up and indict you. Ain't no statute of limitation with the feds, bro.
But an indictment don't mean you necessarily go to jail.
Bro, if that nigga get indicted, he going to jail.
Shit, Trump been indicted, what, 2-3 times?
I bet he go to jail this time. That nigga got like, what, he got about 70 indictments?
He
Trump.
got 34 felonies.
34 felony indictments, I guarantee you. Matter of fact, I like it. I bet you $100 Trump go to jail.
I take that.
I bet you won't.
I take that back.
I take that
Hold
back.
on.
I take
When
that
I say,
back.
hold on. When I say go to jail, even if it's for a week, he's going to jail.
I take that back.
Bet.
A week in jail, Trump.
He's going to jail. He's going to do at least
Within
a
the
week.
next year.
I ain't gonna get it. No, I
Well,
ain't gonna
if
bet the
he-
next year. You know, I'm not gonna bet the next year because an indictment can go on for years, bro.
But he'll be president. You can't indict
No,
a sitting president.
they stopping him from becoming the president. They trying to get his name off all that shit. He ain't gonna. I guarantee you this.
So how long you got
Hold
for
on.
this bet?
The
For you to
bet
pay me
is,
off?
listen, when the case is all the way over,
Which one?
and he got 34 indictments, so all 34 got to be over for you to win.
34 indictments.
So that shit may
He'll
take
be-
5
he'll be
years, it may
dead.
7 might
He'll be
7
dead first.
Well, that don't count then, nigga dying. We going off with what's
No,
gonna
he
happen.
ain't, you can't send Trump to jail because if Trump get on trial, well, he telling everything.
You take that bet?
He not going to jail.
He ain't going
Are
to
you
jail.
taking the bet?
He not going to
See,
jail.
this nigga, that's the
I'll
short
get that
cut.
easy, honey.
Well, that shit goes on to the only way you win if they say he was found not guilty of all the cases.
You voting for him?
Fuck,
If
I
you
ain't
get on
voted for none of them crooked motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The only motherfucker I voted for was Donald Trump. I mean, not Donald Trump, Barack Obama twice. Because the one I voted for him because he was black and I thought he was gonna do something for us.
Well, you know, he's a
He's
puppet.
he only do so much, but them other motherfuckers, man, they ain't doing shit for us. So I don't give. It don't matter which one of the motherfuckers you put in, they all gonna be crooked and fucked up. It's not gonna work for us at all, bro. So
Do you vote locally?
Nope, I don't vote for none of them motherfuckers.
So you don't do nothing.
It don't make no difference. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna change my life. Detroit is
No,
Detroit.
man.
bro.
I'm thinking. Hey, Trump said a lot of fucked up shit, but he be telling the truth.
Yeah, but Trump is a racist motherfucker. He always been racist. He used to all this real estate and all that. He used to make it where black people couldn't rent from him. So
Yeah,
I
'cause
think
they
about
don't,
all
they
that
don't
shit.
pay.
Yeah,
I do
mean,
that now.
Yeah, but you know that's still a law, man. You still gotta be what it's gonna be, bro.
Damn. You say Trump going to jail.
Man, listen, dog.
Trump going
But
to jail.
we was
Diddy
on
going
Diddy.
to
So
jail.
you think Diddy not going? That's what
I
we
know.
was originally
Well,
on.
you know what?
Diddy ain't going.
I think somebody gonna do something to Diddy.
Want to put some money on that?
He ain't going to jail.
That nigga going to jail.
Yeah,
He stay over, he
he's
stay
a
over there with
billionaire.
Russell. He ain't going to jail.
Oh, see, if he run out the country, then he
He
good.
already out the country.
Oh, he left already?
He been gone.
Oh, yeah, that's because he knew he was going. That's why Russell Simmons ain't never come back to this motherfucker.
He ain't. That's
So
what's
Russell
up.
going to jail too?
Man, they got that nigga on child playing with the little childs, fucking little kids. Yeah, nigga pedophilia, all that bullshit. That nigga got the fuck on right before the indictments dropped for him, and he ain't been back. That nigga over there in Thailand somewhere folding his legs.
Somewhere. That's what Diddy at. He got home.
So you
Oh, so they don't have no.
extradition. You know.
Extradition law. They gone.
But you know what,
I
man?
didn't know that nigga was gone.
He been gone.
So he was loading the plane that day trying to get the fuck on. That's
Well,
what
they
called
said
it.
Diddy got the heads up before they. But I don't like the point how you always like how they did R. Kelly. I don't like how they do
R.
it.
Kelly did himself. Them other niggas did their
Yeah,
own
but
work.
what about
R.
all
Kelly
these?
did
What
himself.
about all them other guys that been
Pedophiles
funneling?
and all.
Yeah,
They was all white. That's why they got away. Buddy
That's
Holly
right.
married what, 12-year-old, 13-year-old? But back then, I guess it was cool. Now, first off, man, ain't no motherfucking way you should be a millionaire and you fucking with little kids. It's all type of grown bitches.
No, but
eating
you gotta
pussy.
think though, Dre. To my understanding, I heard you get bored. You know you can
All
get.
hoes?
Well, you get bored when you get that status, you get bored of just fucking chicks. You wanna fuck niggas. You wanna fuck kids. You probably fuck animals.
No, bro. You gotta realize if you get that bored, then you go to another state, another country, and do your thing, bro. And if one bitch ain't enough, you go with two. Two ain't enough, you go with three. If that ain't enough, you go with a mama and daughter. You gotta always shit twin sisters or something. Hell no, bro. You don't go jangling no dudes, dog.
But if you look at how it goes, usually once they start getting billionaires, they usually start doing weird shit.
Man, you just gotta switch it up, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never did this. I had one of the homies say, I ain't gonna say which one of the homies, but he might mention it after he see the video. The nigga say him and his girl used to play strip club. He said he'd wear his all black Dickie suit and shit with the scarf on. He have a bunch of
scarf on.
You know, that's how Jeezy first came out. He said his girl had a strip club clothes on. He had a bunch of ones playing Jeezy. She be stripping for him. He throwing the money on her. He said, then I fuck her good. And then the next morning I get all my money back. So he's like, you know, so I mean, man, it's all type of shit you can. Then the nigga talking about he be playing burglar, crawling through the window. So it's shit you can do to you know, liven your shit up. You ain't gotta be jangling no niggas and all that shit, man. One hoe, two hoe, three hoe. It's shit you can do, dog.